Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and what a game of football. I mean, that is what the El Clasico is all about. Barcelona win the game 4-3, but it was anything but a 4-3 game. This game could have easily ended at 9-5, 9-6, 8-4, 8-3. I mean, it was such a great game of football. And let's be very honest. If I'm being very honest, I'm gonna say it. Barcelona absolutely destroyed Real Madrid in that game. The scoreline is gonna tell you it was a 4-3 game, but Barcelona were miles better than Real Madrid. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. I mean, the game starts, and Real Madrid get the first chance of the game. Kubasi loses the ball to Mbappe. Mbappe's presses was very good at the start of the game. He goes and of course, the moment Kubasi loses the ball, and being an Arsenal fan, I knew Szczesny was going to give away the penalty. It was written, right? I could have, if I was a betting man, I would have bet money as much as I have that Szczesny was going to give the penalty, and that's what happened. Clever from Mbappe, of course. That takes the ball towards Szczesny and then slightly takes the ball away from him, and Szczesny catches him, and it's a penalty. Mbappe steps up. It's 1-0 to Real Madrid, and what a start for Real, right? And then the game starts after that penalty, and you just knew from the way that the game was played after that Barcelona were going to dominate that game. They were so good today. I mean, the way that they moved the ball, and sometimes a team starts playing football, and you can just see it, you can just feel it, that the confidence that they are having, that the way that with the swagger with which Barcelona were playing that day, even though they were 1-0 behind, they really did not give a damn about it. They were so beautiful, right? They were so beautifully, the passes, the movement, the smiles on the faces of the player. They were just at it. I mean, mentally they were so focused about it, right? And they started creating chances, and you're just waiting for it. The Barcelona are gonna score, gonna score. And Real Madrid's game plan was simple. It was the same in the first leg. It was the same in the Copa del Rey Clasico as well, and it was same today as well. Real Madrid just sat back. They just wanted to hit Barcelona on the counter attack. They were happy for to let Barcelona have the ball. They thought that they were going to be able to contain them, and they're going to hit them on the counter attack. It worked for the first goal. And when Barcelona were creating chances and they were getting closer and closer, but they were not really able to score the goal in the early stages of that game. And then Real Madrid gets that second corner. Yamal loses the ball. Within seconds, the ball comes to Vini on the left hand side, plays a beautiful pass up to Mbappe, and Mbappe goes ahead and scores. It becomes 2-0 around 14 minutes, and you're thinking, okay, Real Madrid's game plan is working. But as I said, even though they were behind, you can just see the way that Barcelona were playing. You just knew they are going to make a comeback. You can just feel it, and Barcelona were relentless in their pursuit of that goal. Chance after chance. I mean, I think Courtois made about 10 or 11 beautiful saves, so wonderful saves from Courtois to keep the game, to somehow make it respectable for Real Madrid. Szczesny had to make saves as well. I'm not going to take anything away from that, but I think Courtois had a much tougher game than Szczesny. They get a corner somehow finally. Before that, I mean, the save from Yamal, the save from Gerard Martin. I mean, the Gerard Martin save, I did not even see the shoot coming. I did not even realize that he was going to take a shoot from there, and Courtois made a great save. Yamal save, he was pitched on his defenders, while Yamal was able to allowed to shoot from there, and makes the saves there. Then Gerard Martin. Then finally the corner kick comes in, and a very well worked corner for Barcelona. And I have been saying this for quite a long this season. The corner and the set pieces that Barcelona are taking, you usually don't see Barcelona be so good at set pieces. Since Hansi Flick has come in, he has added a sort of a new dimensional to their attack, that they are not just going to play their beautiful passing football, and they're not going to try to pass the ball in or something like that. Now you see Barcelona, they are really good at set pieces. They are really good at counter attacks. They are really good at they are happy to shoot from outside the box. Before that, Barcelona would never do that. But the playing style, he has added a little bit his touch to Barcelona's playing style. And you saw again the set piece coming in, the goal comes in, and you have a guy in front. He flicks it on to another guy, and Eric Garcia puts it in. It becomes 2-1 to and Barcelona come back in the game. And then second goal, I mean, what can I say? We did two things this season that I have no words to say about. One is Manchester United losing the games, and the second is Lamine Yamal. I mean, this guy is sensational. I was watching with the Arabic commentary, and I loved it. And when the commentator said that we had Messi and we had Ronaldo, and now we have Yamal, and that basically, in my opinion, that sums it up. You don't need much any and you cannot praise a player more than that. If you are comparing a player to probably the two greatest footballers of all time, I mean that just proves how much of a great player is. The way he, the calmness that the kid has. He's 17 years old, for fuck's sakes. Right, he's just a teenager. He's in school, and the way that he plays the ball comes in, everybody's ready, and he takes the shoot with so much ease, so much calm, and slots it right past Courtois. Courtois, who is a world-class goalkeeper, who has made already so many great saves in the game, and the way that the ball curls and goes past Courtois, he has no chance and goes ahead and he does the celebrate, and then he says, "I'm here, I'm the guy," and I mean that the confidence the kid has is simply sensation, and the thing is, he's able to back it up. He's not like just a talk and talk. He can he can talk the talk and he can walk the talk as well. It's simply outstanding. It becomes 2-2 and then Madrid shot themselves in the foot. I don't know what Ceballos and Mbappe were doing there when the kickoff happened. They lose the ball completely, and Barcelona, as I said, the counter attack, I was saying, 2 passes it took. They lose the ball, and 1 pass, I don't know who passes it, and then the second pass goes straight to Rafinha, and of course Rafinha is not going to miss the open net, makes it a 3-2, and that was done. Barcelona were done. That's such a psychological win, that how important it was. You are playing in El Clasico, you're 2-0 up, and then you go behind 3-2 within a space of about what? Barcelona's 3-goal came in about 15 minutes. I mean that as a player, it affects you so much mentally, and you could see on the faces of the Real Madrid players what they went through when that happened. And then to make matters worse, they go ahead and they lose the ball. I mean, I don't know what Lucas Vazquez was doing again. I mean, the third and fourth goal, it was so stupid for Real Madrid to concede. The back pass comes in, and the press from Real Madrid was so good. Rafinha presses him, he loses the ball, and people rave about Vini Jr., world class player, but Rafinha, what I love about Rafinha is he uses his brain. He gets the ball, he intercepts the player, he sees he's not able to take the shoot, passes it on to Ferran Torres on the left, and again Ferran Torres uses his brain. He could have easily gone in and tried to be the hero, try to take the shoot, sees Rafinha is open, 2 players on him, easily passes, open it for Rafinha, makes it 4-2, and that was basically game done and dusted for Barcelona. And as we go to the second half, and the game continues from where it left off. Real Madrid again get another penalty. I'm like, it is starting to be a deja vu thing, but that gets turned around, and Barcelona continue their pressure. They are trying to score the goal. They're trying to continue their attacks, and they're just not able to break it down. It felt like an action replay, and then of course Mbappe goes out and scores that a third goal. It becomes a 4-3. But Barcelona were relentless. I mean, as I said, they could have easily scored 4 more goals. Rafinha missed a great chance, open net, and how he missed that, I could not believe when Jamal passes him across to him, and he misses that. Jamal himself came close a couple of times. Ferran Torres, it came close, he was not able to score. I mean, it was a complete and utter domination by Barcelona in that game. And one player I'm gonna pick about, I mean, it is Vini Jr. I'll be very honest, I mean, he was pathetic the entire game. He was invisible in that first half. He just had 1 assist for Mbappe's goal. Apart from that, he was nowhere be to seen. He lost the ball a couple of times. He of course he never tracks back. That's a different scenario. But if you're a player who's supposedly a world-class player who's supposedly supposed to win the Ballon d'Or, you need to perform in games like this. The season is on the line, the title is on the line, and you are nowhere be to see. The Madrid fans are not gonna say it, but they need to question Vini Jr. I mean, he was really, really dreadful in this game, and he has been dreadful for a number of big games, even small games this season. He has not been up to his part, but to not be give out a performance of some substance in an El Clasico, I mean, that is a criminal from a player like him. Mbappe, I mean, imagine Mbappe scoring a hat-trick and ended up being on the losing side. But as I said, Barcelona were really, really good. They are now 7 points ahead in La Liga. Now Real Madrid need a miracle. They need Barcelona to lose all 3 games, or at least lose 2 games and draw 1, and Real Madrid to win all 3 games to have a chance at the title. I personally think next by Tuesday, Wednesday, Barcelona are going to be the champions, and it is going to end. But we'll see. If football is a crazy game, anything can happen. But a great game of football, I would say. Even though Barcelona dominated, I still thought it was quite entertaining. Barcelona scored in the end. I mean, Ferran Torres scored a goal as well, but that goal allowed as well. But in the end, a massive win and a huge win, a great night for Barcelona and a disappointing night for Real Madrid. But this is what El Clasico is about. This is why it is the biggest game of football in the world of football, and this is why everybody wants to watch it. I mean, fully entertaining. That is from me. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Madrid's performance, what you guys thought of Barca's performance. Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the season. So please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.